Hey guys, welcome to lesson 6 of unit 7. Pause the video and try the warm-up. All I would say is before you pause the video is that A is the first derivative, B is the second derivative, and C is the third derivative. So see if you can figure that out. Okay, so it's giving me a function here. Can we distribute this and simplify it? So if I distribute this, I get x to the fifth, y equals x to the fifth minus 5/2 x to the fourth plus x cubed, right? So what do I do now? I want to take the derivative of it. I can just use my power rule. So this would be what? 5x to the fourth minus 10x cubed plus 3x squared, right? So now you want to take the second derivative. So if you're taking the second derivative, you're going to go to, this is what it means. You're going to go to the first derivative. So if I was to write in terms of y, it would be y prime. This would be y double prime. That's what another way of writing the second derivative. So 4 times 5 is 20x to the third minus 30x squared plus 6x. So that's your second derivative. Now you want to find the third derivative. And that's how you write third derivative. So again, apply your power rule again, which would be 20 times 3 is 60, x to the x squared minus 60 x plus 6. So that's what your warm-up looks like. So now we're going to do an extension of chain rule. What if we had to do a product quotient rule and a chain rule? So this is all going to be all together. Yes, it's going to be very interesting. A lot of like craziness, but as long as we do one thing at a time, you'll be good to go. I'm going to do here. So example 4, y prime is going to be, so look here. This is the part where we're going to apply the product rules. So that's what I'm going to do. So it is what? The first function, the derivative of the first function, which is 1 times 2x squared minus 3 to the fourth, right? Plus, now I'm going to write x times the derivative of the second function. So the second one here, first you're going to do the outside. That's where you're going to apply the chain rule. So I'm going to do the outside. So my 4 will come in front. I'm going to write 4 2x squared minus 3x, and power 1 less would be 3, times the derivative of the inside, which would be 4x minus, and the derivative of constant zero, so it's minus, times 4x. So now all you have to do is simplify it. So this would be y prime is equal to 2x squared minus 3 to the fourth plus 16x squared 2x squared minus 3 cubed. So this is how you apply the product rule. In this one, we did the product rule and the chain rule. Okay, so now the next one, it says find the derivative. Again, this is my a, this is my b. That's my numerator and my denominator. So I just want to rewrite it as x over x squared minus 1 to the 1/2 power. It's a lot easier to look at it that way. So what is my derivative of g of x? It is going to be, the denominator is pretty easy. It's this squared. So x squared minus 1, I'm just going to leave it in this form, squared, right? Which would actually cancel it out, which we'll talk about later. And in the numerator, it's the derivative of the numerator, which is 1, times square root of x squared minus 1 minus the numerator times the derivative of the denominator. So my denominator is this. So it's going to be what? Times 1/2 x squared minus 1. 1/2 minus 1 is negative half times now the derivative of the inside. So my inside is what? Just 2x. And I'm going to put this in parentheses. So now simplify it. It's x squared minus 1 minus 1/2 times 2 is just 1. So this would be just x squared and then I'm left with x squared minus 1 to the negative half over x squared minus 1. So this is how we did here is the quotient rule and the chain rule. So this is what you're going to be mostly doing for your problem set. Good luck, guys.